Star Wars Galaxy Hero players, this is Anditesh Ordo, and today I am doing a video on the event calendar for October of 2017, and a little bit more that I'm going to discuss. So, first off, I am going to discuss what's coming on. So, the daily login is Talia, the Nightsister. Right off the bat, with that info, makes me wonder, like, it doesn't have any other events based on, like, any marquee events or anything, so, but it's still, obviously, these are subject to change, like the disclaimer says, so I'm sure they'll be adding, like, some marquee events or something, because my prediction of 2 days ago, because this is the 30th, 2 days ago, I predicted that there was going to be, a faction at least reworked, and my predictions were going to be more bounty hunter or something dark side, droids, separatists, bounty hunters, scoundrels, etc. But that was an unfortunate case. A lot of fans like it, but it is October, which, and at least in the US, it is Halloween, the theme of Halloween, which does have witches and ghouls and stuff like that. So if they do a faction rework for Nightsisters, this actually technically would be a good themed month for them. Just because of, Nightsisters are witches. They use Nightsister or dark side magic, or, well, even though it's the Force, but they consider it magic. So, yeah, so honestly, that's a prediction I'm going to be kind of going over today within 2 videos. So, obviously, the first video, this first video is going to talk about currently the events. So, Territory Battle starts October 2nd. Then Omega events. I've noticed they changed Omega events. I did like it where we got 2 Omega events every 2 weeks, every other week. I think I like that. I wish they'd go back to that, to be honest. So they're not all over the place. Because they got Omega Battles Dathomir, October 4th is when that one's out. Territory Battle, Hoth Rebel, is October 12th, so it looks like they're still going to be doing every 7 or so days, 8th, 9th, 10th, 11th, 12th, so 5-day gap between, 2 of them. Omega, at least that's what they have so far. They'll probably add some more down the road, because I don't see any more territory battles. Endor, Omega Battles Endor, starting October 16th. And then Ground Assault, Ground War, or Assault Battle, Ground War, October 16th. Omega Battles Jakku, October 22nd. The Grandmaster Yoda event that I don't ever see anymore, October 19th. Another Territory Battle. Oh, I missed that one. Hoth Rebel. Wait a second. Okay. Hoth Rebel, October 23rd. Wait, hold on. 17th. Yeah, it looks like they're doing like a 5-day gap right now, temporarily. They're probably still allowing players to get guild members to get used to them so that they can do them more frequently, unless they're going to change it to where eventually to be where within 3 days a territory battle's done instead of 6 days. I don't know. Assault Battles, Places of Power, the one against Jedi, October 24th, and then Daring Droid R2-D2, that one I don't see anymore because I have him at 7 stars, October 26th. So that is the current events thus far. That doesn't mean they will actually change and add more down the road. Like I said, marquee events are a great thing. Now, I do want to look at something with you guys really quickly. So yes, we're going to be kind of loading. And a game update. I said a game update. I didn't load fast enough. It didn't load fast enough, so I clicked something, but it decided to load it down a notch. I hate that. Let's go back. Come on. Now, let's see if this will work. There we go. Let's see if I got it right. I think it's this one they did. No, okay. That was just fixing stuff. Yeah, it was this, no. Okay, so they had a bunch of fixes. Okay, I'm trying to find it. Sorry about that. Trying to find where it said it at. Because I did go over the info. The glossary. First. Maybe it's this one? Yeah, it was the one BB-8. Haha, found it. So at the very bottom, it said here, a team rises from the ashes stronger as a familiar foe returns. So a lot of players actually think that this is talking about the Phoenix squad and that they're going to get a rework here soon. Honestly, I'm agreeing and disagreeing in a way. So, because we're seeing a Talia Nightsister being added into the game. So it makes me wonder if they're just going to rework in the early month. They'll rework the Phoenix squad, get them set up, and then a Thrawn event will be announced when they change it a little bit. But for the most part, we don't see a Thrawn event happening. So we don't know. I don't know. It's interesting. Unless they decided to change this, which would disappoint some players because a lot of players are looking forward to a rework with the Phoenix squad. So we will see what happens, to be honest. Now, this is kind of my new prediction for October, and that is the first half of the month of October, at least, you know, the first week, say like the beginning of next week, because today is Saturday, September, so probably come Monday, they will do a rework release of the Phoenix squad, as well as release, crap, what's it called? Thrawn's event, just so we could get, you know, Thrawn shards. But I could be wrong. I could be totally wrong. And the second half would be, in fact, the Nightsister clan. So let me go ahead and pop over to Heroes. I was in the middle of collecting some stuff. I forgot to throw my stuff up. So I'm going to, again, talk about Nightsister. I've talked about them and before. Like, I even talked about the fact Nightsisters could also have a Dothamirian tag where they are supported with the Night Brothers. So, yeah, that's a possibility that I don't see happening like right now. That's probably more of a way future plan if they do decide to add them. So, right now, these are 5 Nightsisters we have. Of course, you could tell which one I worked on the most, which one I actually liked playing with the most. And that was old Daka. Granted, she needs to be 85, but it's whatever. So, these are the current Nightsisters we have. And Talia is the one that's getting shards. So we'll be getting about 30 shards if you log in every single day of the month. 30 shards. So this is where my Talia is. So that means I'll get her up to 58. I'm not really working on her because she's kind of meh. Really is meh. Then again, all the Nightsisters other than Ventress and Old Daka are crappy. Talia, the Acolyte, and Initiate. Now, however, obviously, we can predict a Nightsister rework. So, yeah, I can see that these 5 Nightsisters can easily be reworked for October, like maybe the end of October or the middle. So, like, it becomes 15th to the 20th. They decide to release release the rework of the characters, make them a lot better, improve their stats, abilities, etc. A lot of the times it's their abilities, their uniques and stuff that really make them better. Old Daka, I don't have really any thoughts on, like, I've already talked about them in a previous video, so you can look that up there. But, you know, Old Daka has her updates that she can have. She can improve that. You know, this one could be a Zeta. Ooh, that'd be insane to be a Zeta. Stats, damage, etc. You know, maybe percentages could go up. But for the most part, yeah, Nightsisters definitely have been needing a rework since the beginning, really. Because the only 2 viable Nightsisters that have been seen in multiple games have been Old Daka and Asajj Ventress. Or multiple different, you know, metas, etc. Back before Wigs and, at least from what I'm understanding, last year before Wigs came out, there was a Emperor Palpatine team with Darth Vader, Royal Guard, Old Doc, and I think Dooku maybe? Or something. Or there was an Invasion team with Dooku as a lead, but it had Old Doc, you know, so it's like, makes sense. When Chase came out, I remember watching one video where someone tried to use a really speedy Asajj Ventress to use Strike Fear to dispel bays on all of them, and so they keep, you know, so the rest of the team can start working out. She has an ability to stun a target. Goes up to 35% chance. Yeah. So yeah, it honestly, that was the only uses. I've never seen the other three used. Like, early game, I will admit, Talia is pretty good damage-wise and a little bit of healing, as long as you heal with her and then follow up with, like, Jedi Consular, you know, during, like, Cantina battles. But outside of that, that is Nightsisters for you. They're not that exciting. So, yeah, like I said, this is my prediction for the month of October. Early month, they're going to rework the Phoenix Squad. Maybe or maybe not add Rex as a optional. You know, I wouldn't mind seeing Rex in there. An old retired clone trooper Rex, or rebel trooper Rex, something of that nature, where he also is a Phoenix Squad Rex. But, you know, that's my thought. You know, I really think that'd be kind of cool. Have him do some similar things to the old Rex, but a lot different. But, you know, like I said, we'll find out what happens for sure. Especially come Monday, they'll probably be announcing something, and we'll go from there. So yeah, that is the events of October 2017. Pay attention to my next video that's coming out. It will be talking about some Nightsisters able to come into the game, and some of my thoughts on Nightsisters. So yeah, thanks for watching. Please like, comment, subscribe, and you guys have a wonderful day.